Jefferson Parish official says she will stop giving money to Second Harvest Food Bank over the abrupt firing of its longtime leader by the Archdiocese. Sabrina Wilson has more on the fallout from the leadership change.
The announcement of a shakeup in Second Harvest Food Bank's leadership continues to reverberate in the community.
I was shocked because one of the people I respect most that I have worked with is Natalie J-Rowe. And I know the board as well is very dedicated to feeding those who need food security in our community.
CEO J-Rowe was replaced by the Archdiocese Chief Financial Officer Dirk Wild on an interim basis. Jefferson Parish at-large councilwoman Jennifer Van Branken posted her sentiments on social media. I spoke to her afterward.
I'm very selective about charitable organizations. I give monthly to 2 organizations consistently, St. Jude and Second Harvest. I will no longer give financially to Second Harvest. I will choose to give food donations and specific food items, but at this point I'm not comfortable giving just financially because I don't know where that money is going to go.
A press release citing Bert Wilson says he was recently replaced as board chair and that numerous board members were abruptly terminated by the Archdiocese, and alleges that the Archdiocese attempted to pressure Second Harvest into contributing to its bankruptcy fund and that J-Rowe and the board refused. Quoting Wilson, the press release further states, "From the very beginning of our conversations with the Archdiocese and its representatives, which extend as far back as months ago, we have stressed the indisputable fact that our agreements with grant-giving organizations and other partners prohibit any expenditures that are non-secular or do not directly align with our sole mission of feeding the hungry." The Archdiocese has not responded to Fox 8's repeated request to speak to Archbishop Gregory Amen or designee.
I think it's clear that the church is in a financial emergency.
Jason Berry is an author and investigative journalist who's focused on the Catholic Church sex abuse scandal.
It's not surprising that the church, at least so far, has been silent. I could only speculate that they have gotten a legal reading that would allow the Archbishop to take this drastic and radical step. But, you know, it's part of a larger scramble that's going on by which the church is trying to raise money to pay for the settlements to, you know, the hundreds of traumatized abuse victims. But it sure raises a cloud of questions. I mean, can you access charitable funds that were given to feed poor people and instead use that money in any kind of legal settlement?
As a Catholic, Van Branken wants a solution.
I wear a ring every day from when I had the opportunity to meet St. John Paul, who we all, I think, have an affinity for, who was here in New Orleans. Again, it doesn't have anything to do with doubting our Archbishop or doubting our faith, but it is how do we all, as faithful members of this one community, find a good path forward that respects boundaries and comes to good solutions.
I was scheduled to interview Second Harvest's John Sillers this afternoon, but moments before the interview, he called to say it was being delayed because they were working to respond to what he called inaccuracies surrounding the situation. And again, the Archdiocese has not responded to our request for comment.